So, you know, I remember a cartoon character that would say, Sufferin Succotash. I can't remember who it was. I'm going to have to Google that. Sufferin Succotash. So we figured out who it was that would say Sufferin Succotash. I knew, well, you know, it being Daffy Duck, of course. And then I forgot about Sylvester the cat. I almost said Sylvester Stallone. First thing we're doing is we're going to render up this bacon. And I probably got about 4 slices that I cut up in small pieces. And once this gets rendered out and gets cooked, I'm going to take it out. There'll be a little bit of grease in there. I may try to get as much grease out as I can, because then I'm going to put my lima beans in here with just a little bit of water. They're frozen lima beans, and I'm going to cook them for just about 10 minutes. And then if there's any water left in there, I'll drain them out. Smelling good. Okay, our bacon, whoa, it's popping at me. It's good and rendered out and cooked crispy. I love cooking on my wood cook stove, y'all. I know a lot of y'all are like me. Y'all can't wait for winter to get here. Winter's not here yet, but cold weather sure is. Because y'all like for me to cook on the wood cook stove. And I enjoy it a lot too. Got a little piece of bacon there. Didn't get cooked just right. There's not much grease in there. What I'm fixing to do, put that over here out of my way, is I've got a cup of water. Now this is probably going to splatter because my pan is hot. But it'll calm down just a little bit. So I've got a cup of water in there, and I'm going to put a couple tablespoons of sugar and a teaspoon of salt. And I don't know if everybody puts a little bit of sugar in with their lima beans when they're cooking them, but that's just something that some Southerners do. So all I'm going to do is just cook this for about 10 minutes. Just let them boil. So I'll let this come to a good boil and let them get a little tender. And then I'll drain this, and I'll have to put just a little bit more bacon grease in there. And then we'll start making our succotash. This is going to be just a little bit of a different succotash, but it is so good. I think you're going to like it. I love these old-fashioned retro recipes, side dishes. I always go back to the older recipes. I can't help it. They're just my favorites. And this is one of them. My grandma used to make succotash all the time. And because she always had the ingredients, and it was easy to throw together. And she would either cook, and she'd cook a pot of cornbread with it too. So we'd have succotash, and we'd have maybe a pork chop, fried potatoes or something. It was so good. So I'm going to bring this up to a boil, let it boil 10 minutes, and then we'll start making our succotash. Lima beans been cooking about 10 minutes. They were frozen 16-ounce lima beans. And now I've got 16 ounces of frozen cut corn. And I'm going to add that. Now, the water is, I've still got some water left in the pan, and I'm going to leave it in there because there's not much in there. So all this can finish cooking, and that water's going to evaporate slowly. And as it evaporates, then I'll add the butter and the bacon and the green chilies, and then we'll just saute it just a little bit, and then it'll be done. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more salt since I added the corn. And if I need more salt, I'll taste it. I sure don't want it over salty there. So I'm going to let that cook just like that for another 10 minutes or so. Maybe 5 minutes, we'll see. You know, to me, there ain't a prettier side dish than a succotash. Look at them colors. Really pretty. Okay, let's finish this beautiful dish off. Now, I tasted it, and it does need some more salt and needs some pepper too, for my taste. So I'm going to add some pepper, add some salt. Then I've got a little can, 4 ounce of green chilies, and it's all going in there. Now, green chilies was not something that Grandma added to our succotash, but it's just, I think it just gives it that really depth of flavor too, especially when you like that Tex-Mex taste, and why not bring it to a succotash? So we got our green chilies, and I'm going to put, now there's still a little bit of water, liquid left in the bottom of this, so I'm going to let it continue to cook. I'm going to put a good tablespoon of butter, and once this gets to where it's good and sauteed after the water has evaporated, I'm going to add my bacon back to it. And then we'll be done. It's about that easy. And it's about that pretty, and it's about that good. If you like succotash. And I do like succotash. I love vegetables. And my body will tell me sometimes when I've not had my veggies. I hope y'all are liking this recipe. Just another simple side dish. You can serve along with your Thanksgiving dinner, potluck, family get-together. It's a really good thing. Okay, most of the liquid has evaporated out of our succotash. So I'm going to go ahead and put my bacon back in it. Don't that look yummy? Makes me think of Grandma too. My grandmother was big on eating onions too. She would sit down and peel an onion and just bite into it like an apple. I know I've told y'all that before with a lot of her, especially if she was eating a pot of beans, cornbread. She loved them onions. So I'm going to let this just saute just a little bit longer. And I'm going to put it in a bowl, and we'll see what it looks like, and we'll taste it too. I hope y'all liking this recipe, and I hope y'all try it. If y'all like them old-fashioned recipes that are just tried and true, this is one of them. Well, Sufferin succotash, that's what old Sylvester or Daffy Duck would say. This is some Sufferin Succotash right here. This is some good stuff. You ain't gonna suffer when you eat it, that's for sure. This is really good stuff. Them green peppers, chili peppers really set it off. So if you like stuff like this and you want a different side dish, y'all try this for Thanksgiving or anything. You're gonna love it. So thanks for sticking around and watching me cook another side dish, especially on my wood cook stove. Y'all know I love this time of year. If y'all haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That really helps us out a lot. I know there's a lot of y'all out there that y'all tell me, Miss Lori, we're just not very good at this technical stuff. But get somebody to help you. They'll show you how to get in there and subscribe and hit that bell. If you haven't hit that bell in a while and you're not getting my notifications, go back and hit that bell again. That does help a lot. Like us, share our videos. Just, we love y'all. Give us some little love back like you always, always do. We are so humbled and just so blessed to have y'all in our life. So, from my kitchen to yours, make you some Sufferin Succotash. Bye, everybody, and God bless.